And we are back again, Islandale Demo Day. Hopefully you guys are having a great time. We're having an amazing time here, and we are ready to learn from one of our Islandale fam, Niraj. He's been here every single day, locked in, building so many different things, but today he is here to present to you Mosaic. Pay anyone on the internet by your @username, private, dollar-based, no bank details needed. Sounds bullish. Let's give a big Islandale welcome to Niraj presenting Mosaic.
So this is Mosaic. It's the first social wallet where you can pay anyone anywhere on the social media you love. So I will just go with the quick demo first. So this is how the wallet interface looks. I'm not gonna sign up, like I have everything set up here because it's short demo. So let's get started with it. This is Islander app, and this is myself, and I have registered to Mosaic. So if you see, my tweets have this tip button, and if I press this, it will auto deduct without any pop-up or anything. If you see here in the recent activity, it directly goes, and all these payments are private. I can also show you in my wallet that I received this. So as you can see, it increased from 7.9 to 8, and now I can also send anyone. Let's see. Yeah, so our yoga teacher, let's send some USDC directly. So here I send one, and it goes directly in a private manner to their account. So the way this works is like, if they are a Mosaic user, the payment is instant and with zero fees. If they're not Mosaic user, they can still get paid if they have linked their SNS or they're part of some community which have this database available. So we would still credit to them, but that would be with the fees because it is outside of the Mosaic system. So here is how it works, as you have seen, and creators keep what they earn because if it's between Mosaic user, it's 0%, and even if it's outside Mosaic, it's less than 1%. This is how it is this is how you onboard. As you can see, like stablecoin has been growing very fast, and it has overtaken Visa. And transfers are forever free. That's the wedge, right? It's free transfer. If there will be fee at edges, like we will have small cut on ramp and off ramps. But like apart from that, like if the transfer is inside the Mosaic, it will always remain free. There will also be another revenue model of opt-in ads where user can choose to get the ads and get paid for that. Like they will get cut off every ad zone. So yeah, it's like Brave, if you have seen. There is also identity graph. So the idea is to create an identity graph like this, where each user's identity, each creator we on board will create this kind of graph, and everyone will be able to pay anyone on any platform. So this is the main mode. And the grand vision is like pay anyone wallet, which we currently have on DevNet. Then there is like P2P wallet for everyone. So there will be one wallet in mobile and like extension where we can pay anyone. And the grand vision then is neobank, where we will have debit cards, compliant roll-ups, and like privacy first account, a bank that lives in your feed. And why me? Because I have been in crypto for like 5+ years. I'm not only shipping contracts, but I also been managing the business operation in my Web3 consultancy business. So I have access and experience to how to navigate not only technical side, but also the regulation side, which is very much required if I want to then shift to neobank. And yeah, what we are looking for partners, creators to onboard more people to Mosaic, and yeah, distribution on X, pilot users, design partners, and yeah, this is Mosaic.
Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely crushing it all week. Let's open up right now for our judges. They got some questions. Going with Jemmy first.
All right, thanks a lot, Quicks. It's kind of like the best guy to be, emceeing this, especially because, my question is actually related to how defensible do you think something like that you've built, especially looking at the fact that, for example, a lot of like, some of the more commonly used wallet infra and platforms today on Solana, like Solflare, for example, they're also aggressively sort of expanding like features and supporting more features like that. Do you see something like Mosaic as a standalone, or eventually sort of like embedding into the likes of like Solflare and whatnot equivalent?
Yeah, so business model can be anything. It can also be like it can also embed into the existing wallet and ecosystem. Also, you can see this from the institutional side. Like institutionals are not going to build their own wallets and their own rails. They still want, like if you have seen Deal, right? Deal have created their own stablecoin backed USD. So these institutions will need someone who knows the technology. So this can be the backend that would power the institutional users. Yeah.
And just a follow up, and do you think specifically, the sort of like pay anyone feature, especially, do you think that aspect is something that is relatively defensible for what you guys have built? What would it take, for example, to convince the likes of Solflare to use, Mosaic?
Yeah, so main thing is like currently if any creator wants to get paid, right? So they would use Patreon or like super chats or Twitch, and if you have seen like the amount of money they get is like they up to 50%. So this is the real users we are targeting. We are not targeting Web3 users. Web3 users already know to use Solflare and other web. Yeah, so this is to onboard the people who are not in the Web3 without them knowing that they are using actually Web3 technology.
How important is SNS for Mosaic, and how important is for SNS subdomain domain owners to fill in their information? I'm just now seeing SNS.id that there is a profile that I can add all my socials.
So it's not entirely important. You can directly onboard to Mosaic, and behind the scene, it will create handles and everything, all the mapping that you need. This is only to increase our social graph. So people who have SNS already have the social graph and mapping. So we directly link it to them. Also, we also have Island DAO. So like Island DAO already have the social graph. So every member of Island DAO is already on Mosaic.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Niraj. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Niraj, Coach, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. The Island Day demo day continues, and don't forget, there's 10,000 USDC still on the line. We're gonna find out who wins. We'll be right back after this commercial break.